Does this sound familiar? It's 7 p.m. and the homework is still untouched. You try reasoning, pleading, even threatening, but it all ends in tears or even a slam door. Now, what if I told you there is one simple hack that could turn those nightly battles into moments of calm cooperation? Hi, I'm Madam Han, and welcome to Thrive at Schools. Today, I reveal a game-changing strategy that not only ends the homework battles, but also strengthens your relationship with your child. Stay tuned because we'll walk through practical tips you could start using tonight. Now, before getting into the details of the strategy, let's understand why homework battles happen in the first place. The truth is, homework is not just about academics. For kids, it can trigger a whole range of emotions: stress, boredom, even feelings of failure. Add to the fact that they've already spent hours at school and you've got the perfect storm. You see, one common mistake that parents make is focusing only on getting the work done. But here's the thing: kids often resist homework not because they're lazy, but because something deeper is going on. Like, for example, the fear of making mistakes or just needing a break. This is where a shift in mindset comes in. It's not just about pushing harder, it's about creating the right environment for your child to succeed. The one parenting hack I have for you when it comes to homework battles is simple yet powerful. It's to stop being the manager and start being the partner. Think about it. When you micromanage your child's homework, it creates pressure and power struggles. But when you shift to a partnership mindset, you empower your child and reduce their resistance. So here's what this looks like in practice. So instead of saying, "You need to finish this now," try instead, "How could I support you to complete this?" Instead of saying, "Why have you not started yet?" we could say, "Let's plan how we can tackle this together." Based on my years of experience, coming to 15 years now, the time this video is recorded, working with young children, there are 3 types of children we see a lot of when faced with home assignments. Type number 1, the child procrastinator. If your child is the procrastinator, he seems to find everything more interesting than homework. So, instead of nagging, try to first acknowledge their feelings. I know starting homework is not fun after a long day. And then, use a time anchor. We could say things like, "Let's set a timer for 10 minutes. You could work on the first problem and I'll sit with you. After that, you could take a short break." You see, this technique works because it breaks the task into manageable chunks, making the entire task less of an ordeal or less painful. Type 2, the child perfectionist. This is the child who wants everything to be flawless and then he or she gets stuck. So, for children who are like that, here's how to help. We have to normalize mistakes. So we could say things like, "Mistakes are how we learn. Let's try it together and see what happens." Remember, focus on progress, not perfection. We ought to, as parents, celebrate the effort. Say things like, "You worked so hard on that problem and it has shown me that you're putting in a lot of effort." For perfectionists, the key is to reduce the fear of failure. When they feel supported, they're more likely to keep trying again and again. Type 3, the overwhelmed child. You know one when you see one for sure. They look, the wide-eyed, heavy sigh, and no idea where to start. So, here's what you can do. Break it down. Help them to divide their homework into smaller, specific tasks. So instead of saying, do your math homework, try it, you have to try it, right? We could say instead, let's tackle the first 3 problems together first. Create a calming ritual. Start homework time with something soothing, like a favorite snack or 5 minutes of deep breathing. Now, this isn't just about homework, it's about teaching your child how to manage stress, which is a skill that they're going to carry for life. To make this shift stick, let's create a homework partnership plan. Set aside a homework zone where we designate a quiet, clutter-free area for homework. Let our child personalize it with a favorite pencil, a small plant, or even pictures of his or her favorite character. Agree on a work schedule. Work together and discuss with your child to pick a consistent time for homework. Giving them input creates ownership. Be a resource, not a boss. Let them take the lead while you offer guidance only when they ask for it. Celebrate wins. When they complete their homework, acknowledge it. You worked so hard today. I'm really proud of you. You see, these small changes can transform the way homework feels, both for you and your child. And as always, our bonus tip for today: the power of choices. Choices are an incredibly effective tool for reducing homework resistance. Why is that so? Because they shift the power dynamic. When children feel like they have some control, they will far more likely to cooperate. Imagine this. You're at work and your boss hands you a long to-do list with no say on how to approach it. Isn't it frustrating? But it will be different if your boss asks you, which project do you think you want to start with? You immediately feel better and in control. You see, the same principle applies to kids. Scenario 1. Choosing the order of tasks. Let's say your child has got math, reading, and science homework. So instead of telling your child, do your math first, we could try this. Do you want to start with science or math today? You see, this small choice empowers them and makes them feel in control. You're still guiding them, but you're giving them a sense of ownership over their own work. Scenario number 2. Choosing where to work. You see, another great way to use choices is by letting your child decide where they would like to work. For example, we could ask our child, would you like to work at the kitchen table or would you like to work in your room? Do you want to sit by the window or would you like to be on the couch with a lap desk? You see, sometimes a change in scenery is all it takes to make homework time more inviting. Scenario number 3. Choosing the homework style. Some kids struggle with certain tasks because the method does not suit them. We could offer choices that match their learning style. For example, would you like to write your answers or talk them out loud first? Should we use flashcards or do you want to use pictures to help with this homework? You see, when we tailor the approach, we're not just making homework easier, we're also showing our child that their preferences matter. Scenario number 4. Choosing break intervals. For kids who struggle with long study periods, choices around break times could work wonders. You could say things like, do you want to take a 5-minute break after the first worksheet or the second worksheet? Or would you like to use your break for a quick snack or a quick game? This helps them to see homework as manageable while also giving them something to look forward to. The psychology behind choices. Why is it that choices work so well? It's all about psychology. Choices tap into our child's need for autonomy while still maintaining structure. When we offer options, we're telling our child, I trust you to make good decisions, which in turn boosts their confidence and reduces the power struggles that is going to lead to battles. And here is a bonus tip for you. When choices don't work, of course, there will be times when even choices don't work, right? In these cases, try this. First, acknowledge the struggle. I see this feels hard for you right now. Let's take a deep breath together. Revisit the choices. It's okay to feel stuck. Let's try again. Would you prefer to start small or do you want to work on the fun part first? Sometimes a little patience and empathy go a long way in helping your child feel ready to engage. Parenting is not about making homework perfect. It's about making it possible. When you stop being the manager and start being the partner, you turn battles into bonding moments. Remember, it's not just about finishing assignments. It's about teaching your child how to approach challenges with confidence and calm. Now, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up or share it with other parents who might need a homework breakthrough. Don't forget to subscribe to Thrive at Schools for more parenting tips and insights, hacks that we could all use together. Together, we can turn struggles into successes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.